Alright, Chris, you said you know which one it is now?
It's Red Supernova Dragon.
Yep.
Oh, there's a Supernova Dragon?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, three tuners and a non-tuner synchro monster.
How did I not know
Must
about this?
first be synchronized summoned. Gains 500 attack for each tuner in your graveyard. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Once per turn, when your opponent's monster effect is activated, or when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect. It's a quick effect. Banish this card and banish all cards your opponent controls. During your next phase, special summon it again.
Wait, during next phase?
Next end phase.
Oh! I was like, damn!
But still...
That's still good.
Yeah, cannot be destroyed by card effects, and banish your opponent's entire field is disgusting.
No, I know it like decimated me, but I was okay with it because it was really cool. It was like it reached like 7,500 attack.
Oh yeah.
But if I get the right hand, I can summon that turn 1.
Oh good.
I just need the right hand. It's like I need to have not drawn any red resonators, but I need to draw Dark Resonator, any 4-star monster, and something else. There was something else that made it work. Can't remember anymore. But basically,
it was a cool deck.
You do Red Resonator, it's Red Rising Dragon, and the 4-star Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon resummons the Dark Resonator. Dark Resonator can activate its effect to summon 2 more tuners that are not called Dark Resonator, because Red Rising Dragon brings it back, and it's only Dark Resonator and the Red Rising Dragon on the field. And then with the 3 tuners and Red Rising Dragon, you're up to 12, and you can Red Supernova.
Wow.
But you have to have not had your Flame Resonators go anywhere other than your hand or your deck. So you can't have played them at any point. You can't have any other monsters on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little finicky, but you can make it work.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen synchros in forever, so that was one of those. Instead of getting spanked by the same 4 meta decks, I was like, oh yeah, I'll let you take me down.
I think Synchros and XYZs are my favorites.
My favorite is probably
I kind of waffle between them, but I think Synchros may have taken it for me.
I'm almost the same way. I prefer XZs and Fusions.
XZs is just a solid one.
It is.
They scaled it pretty well.
I think so.
There's
yeah.
all sorts of effects.
almost too well.
It's the most flexible special summon, I would say. Because, like, rituals are very deck-specific, synchros are pretty deck-specific, fusions are too. But, like, XYZs, you can sort of toss them in if you need to.
Oh yeah, that's what people were saying. Like, as the years have gone on, like, extra deck mechanics have become more and more general.
Yeah.
Because you got, like, fusions, you need very specific monsters to do it with, and then the synchros, you technically can use any monster, but you need
as long as you have a tuner.
You need a tuner, exactly. Then XYZ, that one had, like, that one is just get 2 monsters the same level, and then you're good to go. And then
Link is just 2 monsters at all.
Yeah.
I still don't like Links very much for some reason, but XYZs
Links, I'm like, man, but I understand them and I use them because they're way better than Pendulums. I hate the most out of everything.
Pendulums seemed really all or nothing. Because they had, essentially, like, there was no pendulum monsters that you would, like, tech into your deck. They were just kind of their own thing.
Yes, a pendulum deck is a pendulum.
Exactly. And, like, I tried teching pendulum cards in there, but into some decks. Like, I remember when, like, a while ago I made, like, my Red Eyes pendulum deck. And it was decent, but it wasn't great.
do pendulums work with red eyes?
Well, the thing was, there was only like the 3 pendulums, like the 2 gazer magicians, and then the and then Odd Eye's pendulum dragon. And the idea was that they help you summon a bunch of level 7 monsters, so you could just kind of bust out red eyes.
Okay.
This was before all the new red eye support came out.
Red eyes got the support it needed.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's just not good enough to be
It doesn't
as
touch Blue Eyes
expensive
Max
as it is.
It doesn't touch Blue Eyes Max Chaos Dragon, but it's still good.
It was funny. I managed to lose to a Red Eyes deck because I was playing Exodia and they busted out Red Eyes Darkness Flare Metal Dragon and fuck. Hang on. Ugh, come on.
Wait, what? Did your controller die?
My controller died.
Oh.
That's why I said
I wish someone told me about this.
Bruh!
Chris, why didn't you warn me?
For the viewers watching, I tried to make a point. I tried to be a little subtle about it. Said, hey, Eric, your battery's running low before we start recording. And he said, yeah, I saw it.
Eric, quick, the subscribers, they're leaving.
Diddly squat about it.
You're right, I didn't. Because I'm an idiot.
How dare you? You goon, you villain.
If only I had some sort of notification that would show up on the TV.
Why didn't you warn me? If only someone had said something before we started. Anyways, what were we talking about?
This mistake and only this mistake.
I am a mistake, Mike.
Bro, it's okay, you know.
No, not okay. Never been okay. Oh. Okay, how do I get over there? Oh God. Okay.
Does this game have the potential to, like, is it intuitive that you don't get lost, or?
You can get lost in this game.
You get lost, but that's kind of the point, you know?
Yeah.
It's like in Hollow Knight, where you're gonna get lost, but that leads you to finding way more cool stuff.
Yeah, and I think it does a good job of having you go back to places.
Yeah.
Like, you go to the 3rd area for like 5 seconds, and then you're already in the 4th area, and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't get to do anything yet.
Wait a minute.
But it's built that way.
Is that where we're supposed to go?
It's built to be a whole cohesive world.
Yeah. Is this correct? Hope it's correct. My only problem with like games like this is that it if I don't know it like by the back of my hand, then the gameplay can kind of dry up a bit. Oh no, it's fire. Well, yep, that's about what I expected. Okay, so I can't go that way. Where am I supposed to go? I can't go anywhere in Daron. We have to kind of weigh our options in Kataris.
You saying these terms like I know what you're talking about.
Come on, Mike, you have to go to Daron or Kataris to get back to the... Okay, there's a charge beam door over here. What's this? Open thermal trap door. We might have something here. Let's see, how do I get over there? Where am I? Okay, go through there, go down there. That's closed. Well, that might be an issue.
You're saying all these terms, and I'm like, when do you get to Metroid?
When do I get to Metroid? That's just it, Mike. You don't.
That's the neat part.
You know, I'm wondering what the next Metroid game will feature as part of its story, because they said that the Metroid... Wait a minute. Ah, fuck. Because they said like the Metroid story has the story of the Metroids has concluded.
I think at this point they should probably like. I like the fact that they made new content with the Emmys. That you could reference the Metroids, but you just making new stuff's probably the best bet.
Oh yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Like, what could they possibly do next?
Because I mean, we've had recurring characters, and we've had characters come back and come back. But if we don't introduce new threats, then Metroid is gonna get really old.
Oh yeah, there's only so many times you can have Ridley resurrect from the dead.
Yeah, and that was the main one I was thinking. Like, he shouldn't appear in every game. This is not a world where that really makes sense.
Yeah, I think Ridley. While I love Ridley, I feel like unless it's a remake, they need to like let him go.
Let him go, because he's part of Samus's past and her past trauma, and she has already gone through the arc where she's worked past that.
Yeah.
We don't need Ridley as a plot device anymore for Samus to overcome.
Uh-huh.
She's emotionally and physically gone past that.
Unless, like, it's gonna be, like, one final time and the main point of the game is to, like, kill him off once and for all.
Yeah.
And like, make certain beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is, like, gone forever. Which, that would be cool, in a way, like, it's intimidating how he just keeps coming back.
Yeah, and they'd have to make him worth being a final boss. He can't be, like, a penultimate final boss anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He's gotta be the thing.
He was the final boss in, Oh, I didn't see you there. He was the final boss in, the Samus Returns remake.
Yes, I did.
Which
he doesn't need to be a final boss again. Let him die.
Although I feel like there's new stuff you can technically do with him. Especially in the format we have now, where you can, like, really show how expressive he is. Although at this rate,
But you got Meta Ridley, you got
Omega Ridley.
What are they gonna make, like Super Mega Ultra Ridley?
There actually is like a Mecha Ridley that appears at the end of not Samus Returns. What's it called? The one on the Game Boy Advance that's not Fusion. Zero Mission. But yeah, then there's another one. Oh, I think there's one more Ridley.
Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, they just have to make new content, because them shelling out different versions of resurrected Ridley is gonna, you know.
Yeah, plus it's not like there's a shortage of monsters in Metroid that they can bring back. Because honestly, one that I think was cool that they could bring back and I'd be okay with is, what's his face? Nightmare from Metroid Fusion. I thought he was really terrifying.
Nightmare, who is he? Is he actually called just Nightmare?
Yeah, it's like this huge, it's like this giant robot that, it's like this robot flesh monster that you hear it in the background of the level until you eventually have to fight it, and it controls gravity.
Oh,
And it just kind of inches towards you slowly. Yeah, you should look it up, and it's got like this like creepy nightmare face that like melts the more you beat it.
Oh yeah, I think it's like this box wing thing with a cannon, and I think it's gross green face.
Yeah. Let's check out Artaria. Is that a hot place? Let's see. Is there anywhere new we can get? in here with the morph ball.
Oh yeah, that's one of those. They expect you to. I like the type of games where you're expected to use your new ability to access new areas.
Yeah. Oh, no, not there. What's over here? No, not there. Maybe over here. That looks like a place I can get to now.
Worth a shot.
Because honestly, I'm a little lost. And I feel a little bit...
Let's go on an adventure together.
Yay! You know, maybe in my spare time I should like replay through this game again, just so I can be a bit more prepared, you know?
Yeah.
Just so this game doesn't take as long. I mean, granted, I did beat this game in a week, but still.
That's where the fresh content is, to see the struggle.
See, Mike, last time I struggled with the Metroid game, it was not fun for the audience. Or me, so... do with that.
I mean, yeah, that's with anything. It's just a struggle, as long as it's not like...
Yeah, I had a bit of a breakdown on camera that I had to apologize for in the next episode. I didn't get called out for it, mind you, because that would imply I get viewers, but, you know...
Wait, what had happened?
It was stressful. It was my first Let's Play that I did by myself. It was in a new environment. My parents were coming for a visit. I just got done with a class, and I felt self-conscious about doing it in front of my roommate. So I was like, blah, you know. And this was a Super Metroid, a game I wasn't as familiar with as I am right now. Like, Super Metroid, I could blaze through that game no fuck! I could blaze through that game no problem.
So it's like a lot of things that were just not going well.
Yeah, and Super Metroid has this annoying habit of essentially, when you die, it doesn't fully heal you, which makes sense, but it was still frustrating. Because, like, I know how to beat this part. I just need to get from point A to point B. And I wasn't as good at Metroid games. I'm still not great, but you know, fuck.
But you've improved and had practice.
I'd say I've definitely improved in my ability to play platformers.
I think after playing something like Hollow Knight, I'll have loads of skill and practice.
Well, I've also beaten Super Meat Boy.
And I've always wanted to play that.
Don't. It is. It is grueling, Mike. Like it was edging on the area of not being fun. It was, oh my gosh. I was thinking about that, like, oh, I can play this on the channel. Then I'm like, no, bad. It's the kind of experience that you need to be really prepared for, and I was not. Though, in terms of being a platform guy, I can definitely add that to my quote-unquote resume. Saying that I did indeed beat Super Meat Boy. Because I've done a series similar to Super Meat Boy with Celeste, which it's a fantastic game. You should definitely check it out. It's similar to Super Meat Boy. It's just that Super Meat Boy doesn't have the same kind of great story to back it up, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Dude,
Super Meat Boy. Are you saying Super Meat Boy doesn't have the story?
Correct. Compared to Celeste?
Yeah. Right, because Super Meat Boy is girlfriend got stolen by random baby?
Yeah, it's like Dr. Fetus Head or something.
Yeah, and then you just go until you get her. Like,
Exactly.
That game knew what it was there for, which was killer platforming and super tight controls, and it delivered on that.
I will admit that it
But
did have
that
super tight
was
controls.
the focus. Yeah.
Yeah,
But Celeste goes above and beyond.
It do.
Yeah, really, I think that's a game that will withstand the test of time and just be considered a platforming classic for years and years.
I agree. I felt way more motivation playing that game than I ever did with Super Meat Boy.
I also love the, it has the, someone took my girlfriend, and now I have to go as a motivation for the hero to go after him.
Yeah.
Cough, cough, Shovel Knight.
Oh, yeah, lots of games do that.
I remember seeing like a college humor skit about it.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that for, like from Dorkly. They're talking about, like, indie game elitists.
I thought one with Mario and the
That guy from, like, Brave or something, whatever it's called.
it was the red-haired dude.
The one where you, like, do time puzzles.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we don't know much about that, but the only thing I can say is, I mean, the idea of turning back time or manipulating time is cool.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that didn't stand out.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of it until, like, JonTron brought it up in one of his videos.
Oh yeah, and the Space Ace?
Yeah, Space Ace, where he was like, you wouldn't want to solve time puzzles anymore if every 2 seconds he was like, ooh, stop playing, ooh.
There's a lot of obscure games that I know I kind of wanted to have played Starfy, I think it was.
Oh, Starfy's a fantastic game. Chris had to help me with the final boss back in the day
I was
because
gonna say I helped Eric beat Starfy.
he did, because I couldn't.
I know nothing about the game, but I know I helped him beat it.
Yeah, because you could mash the buttons way faster than I could.
Oh yes, I can.
He still can.
Wasn't the Starfy the final boss with the squid thing?
No, that's the first boss, if anything.
I don't remember what the final boss was.
That was a Mash Tooth, the big red guy.
Yeah.
Like a red dragon hippo thing.
I'm gonna look that up again.
Dude, please do.
Oh, yep, okay, I remember now.
Hilarious enough, Mash Tooth was actually the inspiration for that one character I was talking to you guys about.
Yeah, I like his design.
It's got a cool design. Not sure how I feel about the whole
he doesn't have feet.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have feet.
Oh, Mega Mash Tooth doesn't, but normal Mash Tooth does.
Yeah, normal Mash.
Wait, is Starfy just I actually didn't even know it had a Game Boy game.
Oh, I didn't know. The only one I think that got out of Japan was the legendary Starfy.
How did you even end up with that game?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I just saw it. I saw the commercials for it. It looked fun, and I got it.
It reminded me of like Underwater Kirby.
I think it's made by HAL Laboratories, isn't it?
That's a good question. Who is Starfy's dad?
Who is Starfy? I know he's in Smash Bros. As like an assist trophy.
It's a Tosei software.
Oh shit, we are way out of time. We'll have to talk to you guys
Oh, no.
next time. Bye.